YouTube. Happy New Year. What the hell? 2017, man, I don't know about y'all, but man, 2017 had a lot of issues, a lot of stuff going on in there. And so my videos have been so scarce the last few months, and I really super apologize for that. I think I've only done 2 in the last 4 months. It's crazy. I'm gonna really try to get back on track. Man, but the end of last year was bananas for me personally. I don't know how it was for you. I hope it was easier on you emotionally than it was on me. But no worries, doesn't matter. 2017 is out of here, and 2018 is right on the brink. And I know a lot of people make resolutions, right? Yeah, my dog hanging out with me today. All that tip tapping around. Anyway, a lot of people make resolutions. You know, like goals, right? Goal setting for the new year, things that they want to accomplish, right? I want to encourage you to do that for your business. So set goals for how much money you want to make next year. What do you want to accomplish? Are there any classes that you want to take? Stuff like that. I encourage you to really, really honestly set goals for your business. I used to be a manager for a location. Can I say this? I'm going to go ahead and say it. I ain't making no money off this channel. Doesn't matter to me. So I used to be a shop manager for Floyd's 99 Barbershop. Some of you may know it. It's based in Denver. That's where I first became an educator. All type of stuff, right? So used to be a shop manager for Floyd's 99. And hands down, without fail, the people who made the most money and were most successful in their business were the ones who paid attention to their business and set personal goals for their income. Without a doubt, the more attention you pay to the money that you make, the more money you're going to make. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, just like anything else. It's the law of attraction, right? If you focus on your income will grow. It just happens like that. You pay more attention to it. You're more present. You're more aware with all of your clients. You rebook, right? You sell retail, which is something we're going to talk about in a second. And your business grows more than people who just sit behind a chair, wait for clients to come in on their own, and then if they rebook, that's fine. If they don't, who cares? Or who don't sell retail. If you wait for your business to come to you, it's not going to grow as quickly as it will if you really pay attention to it, set goals for your business. So today we're talking about goal setting for your business. I would suggest doing it monthly. So everybody knows January can be a really slow month in the shop. Can be, not always. Depends on the type of clientele that you have. But it can be a really slow month in the shop. So this is a great month to get some marketing materials out there. It's also a really good month to set up retail. So let's talk about retail. So we're talking about goal setting. January is a great month to do marketing pushes. Take pictures of your work. Do a lot of posting. Do a lot of posting in January. You want to build up some business. So it's typically when the weather breaks, you get a little bump up in business for Valentine's Day, right? And then when the weather breaks, you get a real big bump. And around here, I'm in Chicago, that can happen anywhere from early March to like mid-May, early May. So just stay ready. So you want to do all of your marketing and have your big, you know what I mean? You want to really get your name out there, start building awareness in January, February. So when people see your work and then the weather breaks and they decide to go get that fresh cut and get all that hair, that winter hair cut off of them, that you are the person that they're thinking about going to. Okay. Depends on your clientele. Some people come to the shop every week, every 2 weeks without fail, no matter what. Some of us have clientele that are more 4, 6, 8 weeks. And those type of guys you're going to see again in February and March. You really, really, really want to do a big push in January or February. And then just stay on their mind at the beginning of the year, right? That's where you're going to pick up a lot of new clients. All right. Marketing push in January, February. Also, it's a great time to set up retail. So let me tell you real quickly, because this is not the point of this talk, how to do this, okay? What you're going to do is reach out to a few different places, or if there's a big marketing supply house around you. Here in Chicago, we have, what's the name of the place he used to do Paul Mitchell? Can't remember. There are distributors. There are central places where you can reach out to and say, hey, I'm looking to carry retail. I'm looking, you know, for a men's grooming line, what do you have? These people literally get paid to recommend things that work for your shop or your business specifically. Consider what all you need in line. Do you need an ethnic line? Do you need shampoo and then like grooming products, or do you need shave products too? Do you want them all by the same company? Are you willing to franchise off into different, not franchise off, but break off into different lines for different things? I really suggest sticking with one line if you can for absolutely everything. It just helps the congruence, that even on the shelf they all look alike. It's just nicer. And then the representative will get to know you pretty well. And sometimes they'll send you free stuff, swag, signage, stuff like that, just to help you promote their brand in your shop. But it turns out to be a win-win for everybody. You are going to have to pay a little bit for the retail up front. It's usually 50% of whatever the cost is. So if the cost to the consumer is $20, it's going to be $10 out of your pocket, but then you charge them $20, you keep 10, you send 10 back to the distributor to get another bottle or package. Makes sense? So it's a great way, great way to add on money to your bottom line. And I suggest everybody shoot for a 10% retail average. So let's say in January, you predict for your goal setting, right? Going back to goal setting. Let's say in January, you say, I can do 5 clients a day. That's not a whole lot. I don't even know if you guys can see this, but it helps me to write it down. 5 clients a day. Here, I'll move you closer. How about that? That way I know you'll be able to see it. Okay. Let's say in January you'll be able to do 5 clients a day, and you charge $20 a head. That's $100 a day, and you work 5 days a week. That is $500 a week in January. Okay? That's 5 clients per day, $20 per client. That's $100 per day. That is 5 days per week, which turns into $500 per week for you. Okay? If this is your goal per week in January, I would encourage you to add 10% of that goal on for retail. So if you are, yeah, I got space over here. Okay, cool. So if you are doing $500 per week in service, you should be calculating $50 a week in retail. Now, this is a top line number, meaning this is not what you're going to take home. This is what you're going to sell. Or hell, build it how you want. If you want it to be your take home, make it take home. But know that you're going to have to double that in sales. So if you want to take home $50 in retail per week, then know that you're going to have to sell $100 in retail in order to pay off, right, the cost of the package, and then 50 is profit. Make sense? Okay. Which really means that in January you're going to make $550 per week. Now that's a really simple number, right? 5 clients per week at $20 per client. That's not much at all. That's $100 today, easy peasy. 5 days a week, $500 per week. That's simple money. I mean, of course you got to take your booth rent out of there. So let's just say $150. That takes you, as you bring home $400 per week. Still not bad. Okay, not great numbers, not bad numbers. But at 5 clients per week, and you only selling $50 a retail, $50 a retail, just so you know, on most products, most professional products, you're looking at about $18. That's about 3 products. And here's the thing, guys. That's not a whole lot to ask, because I promise you, your clients are going to buy shampoo, conditioner, beard balm, beard oil, grease, or a comb or a brush. They're going somewhere to buy them anyway. They already have them. That right? They already have shampoo. They already have conditioner, unless they're using bath bar. And if you allow them to do that, shame on you. If you do that yourself, shame on you. Guys are buying products. Male grooming is booming. Like, not to, you know, be cheesy, but it truly is. I think last year was like a $12 billion market globally, or some stupid number like that, 12 billion or something crazy like that. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But I thought I Saw a report that said something like 12 billion. Men's grooming is going out of control. Men are buying retail products. They are taking care of themselves. Y'all know this because most of you are men. You should have the products that your clients are using. That way, they come back to you to buy it. So you only have to sell it once, right? If you love this marker and you're like, this dry erase marker is the best it gives me the best markings and it lasts forever and the tip doesn't get all weird and smushed out, right? And it's not streaky. This is the best dry erase marker I've ever had. If I sold this to you, I only have to sell it once because the rest of the time you're just going to come back and buy it because you just love it that much, right? Same thing is true with men's products. Men don't want to have to change things, most of them. Some people just love every new product on the market and want to try them all. But most guys like what they like and they want to stick to it. They want to be consistent. They don't want to have to think about it. They don't want to have to change, right? Most guys like consistency and they just want the same thing over and over. So when they come get a haircut and they realize they're almost out of beard oil and they got their last beard oil from you, they're just going to ask you if you have more of that. Hey, you got some more of that beard oil I had last time? It was pretty cool. Let me get one of those too. How easy is this? Now let me help you out. This piddly little $400 per week. How many weeks are there in a year? Pop quiz. 52. Now let's just say that you're not even going to work 52, that you're going to take a few weeks of vacation because you just got it like that. It's $20,000 a year if you sell retail. Right, if that $400 a week turns, and you take 2 weeks off. But what if we don't add that $50 of retail? What if we only do $500 in service minus the $150 for booth rent? That is $350. 500, yeah, $350. Let me get my life together real quick. And the difference here is only retail. That's it. 350 times 50. 15, 17. That's a $2,500 difference in a year. Let me turn these to zeros in case you guys don't understand my X's. So at $50 a week, the difference in your take home is going to be $2,500, right? Who needs $2,500 more dollars? I do. And if you got $2,500, $2,500 that you'd like to give me, DM me for my personal address. I will get that to you. Or Chase Quick Pay. I could take Chase Quick Pay as well. I need $2,500 more dollars. I do. And you're helping your clients out, and these are super low numbers. So that's the point of that. Okay, going back to goal setting. So do this for every single month, right? January is a slow month. We can do 5 clients. In February, maybe bump it up to 6 a day. And then all of these numbers change, and then you make more money on the back end. March is going to be booming, right? Because the weather's going to be nice. People, want to look fly. They're going out again, like, because people stay home in the winter. We already know this. But in the spring, oh, snap. It's time to go out again. Get kicking. So these numbers are going to fluctuate all over the board all month long, okay? I mean, all year long. But I want you to do it for every single week all year. And it seems like a big chore, but it's really not. It just build this calculation just the way I did. And I will I'll do this. I'll build you a little spreadsheet. I'll take a picture of it and I'll attach it at the end of this video. Super simple. All you got to do is change the clients per day and the rest of the money will fall out by itself, okay? And I will include 10% for retail because I strongly believe in it, okay? Observe and adapt. You really want to make sure that you're paying attention to your numbers. Let's say that you shot for 10 clients a day in June because the weather's great and you fell short, right? Are you just going to give up and say, F it, your plan doesn't work? No. Observe that you might have overshot it and adapt. See what you can do to alter the numbers a little bit, right? Maybe do another marketing push. Maybe you give free shampoos with all your haircuts instead, or maybe you do half-price beard trims, right? with a haircut. Don't give away free services. Don't do that. But you can always add on a service and then reduce that cost of the service, because you're still making more money than you would on just the haircut alone. Make sense? So don't reduce your haircut cost itself, but you could always add on an extra service, right, that is cheaper than normally would be, and you're still making more money. Make sense? Than you would on just a regular haircut. So think about little promotions like that you can do. Mother's Day events. Do, you know, eyebrow, you know, arching, or Father's Day events, right? Maybe the dad can come in and bring his son for 15 bucks instead of 20. So think about little promotions like this that you can run for yourself that will help increase your business when you see a little slack, or even just to be, how do you say it, proactive. Just to be proactive to make sure that you hit those numbers that you plan for yourself. And watch that number get out of control. This is how people make great money in this industry, right? Let's do it. You should still have business cards. I know a lot of people do marketing off of social media right now, but the problem, let me tell y'all this real quick because I'm going long. The problem with social media is that you usually market to other barbers. Why would you do that? You don't need that. And then maybe increase your offerings. So take more classes. Consider what you need to do, you know what I mean, in order to be able to do other things outside your box and add on more money. All right, y'all. It's been real. D. Marie. Hit me up if you have any questions. D. Marie Hair at every social media outlet. And D. Marie Hair at Gmail as well. DeeMarie at everything. All right, y'all. Take care. Happy New Year.